What's up guys, it's Pt1 and welcome back to the Walmart channel. Today we're going to be building Walmart Enterprise Headquarters. Now, as you know, we built the first store location, but this is going to be like offices and stuff, so it's going to be a little different. But we're still going to build in the same area, probably right next to this. But I'll get started with the outline right now. Alright, so as you can see here, I now finished the floor plan. We'll have the main entrance here, and this is going to be like a nice little sitting area. There'll be a staircase up to the second floor there, and this is going to be like a few offices, a bathroom. This is going to be like the cafeteria for the employees. You got a little kitchen, and it's a pretty simple layout, but it's going to be a tall building, so it really shouldn't be too complicated because it's going to be pretty big. I'm gonna start placing some walls up though. So we'll just start making this gradient now. We'll just follow this gradient. Let me get the blocks out real quick. Alright, I got the blocks out now. I'll just like incorporate this gradient slowly, and hopefully it should look pretty good. Alright, I'm sorry for skipping around so much, but I don't really have a way to record time lapses. But I have started the interior here, or I mean this main room. I did a little bit of the interior just so that I could keep my thoughts and put them into the game, you know. But I have these nice bushes. You can see I did the gradient all the way around. I just did this main room so far, just the walls. These are going to be like 2 floors. These are only going to be 1 floor, which will be this high. That's just a indicator for now. But as you can see, like I want it to feel kind of like one of those old offices. Like there's going to be some cubicles on the 2nd floor. But right now it's just, I'm just trying to get vibes for the outside. So I think I will just wrap up this last layer quickly right now, and then I will just start the roof here, and then the walls for the other area. But this really shouldn't be too complicated because I already did most of it, and I'm actually really enjoying how this color scheme is working out so far. Alright, that really wasn't too difficult. We'll probably put some sort of like slab here so that it's elevated a little around the edges. I don't know if I want to go with that again, but I might go with like a smooth stone slab. I feel like that could work. Just for this first floor, I mean lobby area. Now this high up, these walls won't be there. That's just kind of like some extra space I have there. Might put a secret there eventually. Only the OGs of this channel will know about it. Yeah, but I still gotta build some staircases here and just do some more stuff around the outside. But I will just continue these walls around. It's not really that interesting, so I'm just gonna find a little place to stand here, and then boom. Alright, that wall is now officially done. Now you can see there's no windows, but I will be doing that in a second. But I still have 2 more walls to go, and then I have to extend that up. But we're making some pretty good progress, and these makeshift time-lapse cut things have to do for now until I could figure out how to time-lapse. But here's our next wall now. Alright, that's our second side done. As I was saying before, I'm having a little bit of an issue with time-lapses. Now I can do time-lapses, but they're not really high quality ones. But let me know in the comments below if you want me to keep doing these jump cuts, or like just find cool ways to transition, or if I should just try to do time lapses, because that sort of input would definitely help me in the future. But now we're on to our last wall here. I'll get it done. And we're done with all of these main walls here. Not sure how good these transitions turned out, but the walls definitely turned out good, so that's a win in my books. Now, I don't know what happens, but I'm sure that's up to Walmart safety standards there. We're just gonna ignore that and put that on our checklist of things to do tomorrow. Anyways, I think we should put a giant window here, or like just a few windows, like let the light spill in a bit. Same on this side, but probably not as many because you just have a few of the other Walmart. But we'll definitely put a big window here, and I'm just gonna try out a time lapse for the rest of this and see how it goes. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure how good of a time lapse that was because I was literally fighting off mobs like half the time, but we got some windows in, and you can see I put a red trim around the ceiling here because the colors of Walmart are red, and I've been using an awful lot of blue and green, but we'll get some red into that. We need to add a waiting line in here, which is one of the most important features of any Walmart, so we will do that right now. I'll actually try out a new technique here and use bamboo fences as like the actual fence posts, and then these red fence gates as the. Now we have like some exit gates right there, which I'm actually gonna change the color of. I feel like that doesn't fit too well. There. Now they're a little more hidden, which is good. And I say this front area is pretty much complete. Now, I said I was going to put stairs here, but I like this waiting line taking up the whole space. So I think we're going to move on to the next room and put the staircase like somewhere somewhere very inconvenient for the employees, like right in the middle of the cafeteria. I think that's a perfect spot. Alright, so first of all, I'm actually going to extend this right here because it's gonna go higher from this point over to there, and this just ends right there, so we'll cut that off there. And then for the floor of the next level and the ceiling of this level, I think we should use a different type of wood. I think we should probably either go with dark oak or crimson. Now for the transition there, I'm actually going to use crimson trapdoors. And then up in this space, I guess we could just continue with the dried kelp blocks. Now, I think this is looking pretty good so far, but I actually think I'm going to replace those. Alright, after some trial and error, I came up with this. Now, I made that trapdoor into a stair, and I put those crimson trapdoors there. But I just changed these blocks to kelp. So now I will actually extend up all of these walls, which are going to be the same color scheme as this for now, and then I'll do the decoration. Now, I think what I'm going to do with this video is actually split it up into two parts, and this first part I'll build the exterior and all the walls, and then part 2 will be like all of the interior of the rest of the rooms besides the lobby and a tour of the whole building. Now, I certainly will also be making a few YouTube shorts about this too, because I want to grow the channel and I'm hoping that will help us reach a wider audience. But for now, it's wall time, and you know what that means. Let me stare at this block for a second, and boom, I got the walls done now. I'm not sure if I even said the right words there for that cut, but we're just gonna pretend like I did, even if I didn't, because I'm actually a professional at this, just like all Walmart employees. Why would we be underqualified, you know? Anyways, you can see I got some good progress done here, and I'm just gonna do the floor for this entire section, and then I'm gonna just lay out the next part, and it will probably mostly just be cubicles, and then I'll probably be done for today. Maybe I'll make one more floor, but part 2 is gonna have some more exciting stuff in it, and because it's gonna have not only the interior, which is gonna bring life to this build, but it's also gonna have the walkthrough of this build, which I am pretty excited for. Now, I have not decorated much of this yet, but I have a plan, and this plan should be pretty cool. So obviously I got the bathroom and like some manager offices down here, and then the cafeteria. See, I even put like what's supposed to be a stack of trays there. The second floor is gonna have cubicles on it, which is how most of our marketing and product development is, like, that's where most of it's done for the hypothetical company. But first of all, I should probably light this up so no mobs get in here. We could add a bit of light somewhere here, but I'll figure that out later. And same with this hallway, but I'll probably end up just using light blocks. Now, my main concern right now is actually the staircase, because I have not yet established where the staircase is going. So there's probably going to be a table or two here, and honestly we could probably just put a ladder, because like we need our employees to be pretty active, you know? So what's a better way to do that than make them climb a ladder to work every day? Because like everyone loves ladders, you know? Yeah, I think that's good. Now, this is all going to be cubicles. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna lay this out because it's all weird, because the ladder's like right in the middle, but I think we could split this into two and have we have a wall right here that has two block gaps on either side. This will be where the main cubicles are, and then there could be like 2 cubicles or 3 cubicles here that are like the managers of the floor, and then back here we could have like a water filling station, like a coffee machine, a vending machine, just like some more fun stuff that any office would need. So I'm just gonna put these walls up a little bit. Ceiling is going to be on this level right there, so I'm just gonna put that out once I remember. And I think there's gonna be one more floor of office related stuff above this. And after that, we're just gonna put a main roof on here and do some secret rooms, which you will probably be seeing in some YouTube shorts in the future. Now, I could also do some live streams in this world if you guys really want to see like the process of building, because I cut out a lot in these videos because I'm not great at making these yet. But if you want to see live streams, just comment below and I could do that. And I'm not really sure how to build a cubicle yet, but I will try. You'll see in about 5 seconds if I actually do it right. Now I'll show you the first iteration. Alright, I figured out a cubicle design, and I know I said I wasn't gonna really do any interior, but I just had way too fun with these things. Way too much fun with these things. So as you can see, I just use sandstone walls as the outside barriers because it's like more like really thin, but I can't really get that shape. Now, ignore that these paintings are like a foot off the wall. They still fit Walmart standards, so it's completely fine. Now in each of these things we got a little computer, got a mouse, got a trash can, and then like some other random assortments of stuff. Got the paintings. Now this one has it too, this one has all that stuff. And then we got this poor guy. Whoever is in this cubicle must be like the worst employee of the month or something. Or maybe the best, I don't know. So you can see there's like, their desk is literally 1 block wide. It has a space for a singular computer, painting, and their mouse is just on the floor here because there's no storage. Now these cubicles are going to be a lot bigger. I'm actually going to get rid of some of that I just made. I mean some of those trapdoors that I just placed a minute ago. And I'm going to replace them with sandstone walls because these are going to be cubicles too. Alright, now these cubicles are a little nicer. Now as you can see, they have carpet. How luxurious. This is like number 1 and number 2 employee of the year right here. These are their cubicles. Now in this one we got 3 monitors. You got 2 mice because those ones are connected. Got whatever this is, whatever that is. Got a trash can. Now those are just like random office things. Got a bookshelf. You got 3rd monitor like I said before. Then over here you also got carpet. Got some more books. This one has 2 monitors and actually a new type of device here. Now, these things I'm pretty sure are printers, at least that's what I want them to be, but I could not tell you what that or that is, but it's very fancy office stuff. Only Walmart executives know what it is. It's too classified to be told on YouTube, trust. Here's another trash can. There's a trash can there, but those are some nicer cubicles. But we're going to actually build our vending machine and water dispenser thing now. Now, I know I literally just ripped out all of the trapdoors I just placed before. But I'll actually keep this one because I don't think I'm going to put anything there. Now for this water dispenser, I think I am actually going to use a barrel instead of a hopper. And I need some light blue stained glass. And for the other one I need some gray stained glass. Vending machine's pretty easy. Here we'll just do that, and then we could put yeah, like a daylight sensor on top of that for more added decoration. And then for here we'll put on some trapdoors on top, give it a bit of an extra look. We could get a button there that's just pretend that's like a hole or something where you would receive like the candy inside, which we're pretending there is. Now I'm not sure if you could like put like heads and stuff in there on bedrock. I might be able to put like armor stands, but I could do that in part 2. So subscribe if you want to see that and a lot more cool tricks. Now, I might actually put a sign in front of this, on top of it, just saying what it is, just like that. like that would have like the directions on it and stuff, or like how much money and like what you could get, just like basic information like that. Now honestly, I think this area is pretty much done. I think I might put a bit of a little waiting thing right there, just to kind of separate it off a little bit. We could put a bamboo trapdoors on either side there, just like make it a bit of an exclusive area, like away from the main foot traffic, even though it's right next to the main foot traffic. Now the last thing I'm gonna do today is put a roof on this thing, which I think I might use probably not sandstone because that's the same color as the cubicles, but I want another dull black because we're just going for like a old office cubicle style, so it's not going to be anything fancy. We're probably going to honestly want like a drop ceiling looking block. Now I can't really get white concrete powder to work because it would just fall, but I might get wool. Wool might work here. We'll try it out. Honestly, I think this is fine. This looks like a drop ceiling to me, so I think we're just gonna finish this, and then we're gonna have our perfect little office, which is giving the vibe that I want, like pretty much to the exact vibe. Like, I think I did a good job. Comment below if you think I did a good job. Alright, I need to like stop trying to get more views from making people comment so much, but anyways, I think this is gonna look really good once it's all covered up. I'll just drill a hole in the ceiling right here where the ladder is, or actually I guess the ladder is gonna be right here, so I just need some more ladder, and boom, we are done. We have our nice little cubicles, and I think this is a good thumbnail and a good place to end. Now I've built a lot today, including this whole upstairs interior, which I said I wasn't gonna do interior, but like it's fine. But in the next episode I'm gonna be doing the whole interior of the downstairs, and also a third and maybe even fourth floor that's secret access. And don't worry, there's also plenty of secrets that you may have noticed in this video that I will be decorating and adding purpose to. So if you want to see that, subscribe and turn on the bell, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching the Walmart channel. I'm Limes21. Have a good one. Bye.